Discover the unique journey of the ISFJ Enneagram Type 3, where diligence meets ambition and authenticity battles with the desire for achievement. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of the ISFJ Enneagram Type 3. Often referred to as the achiever, this personality type is a fascinating blend of the nurturing ISFJ with the success-driven Enneagram Type 3. Today we'll explore how these individuals navigate their world, the challenges they face, and the triumphs that define their journey. The ISFJ Enneagram Type 3, often caught in the crossfire of their own expectations, faces a unique set of challenges. On one hand, they are driven by a deep-seated need to be perceived as successful and competent. They are the ones who set the bar high, not just for themselves but for those around them, embodying the epitome of efficiency and reliability. Yet this pursuit of excellence is not without its pitfalls. The problem arises when their quest for achievement begins to overshadow their core values. ISFJs are known for their caring nature, their desire to serve, and their commitment to the well-being of others. When these traits are eclipsed by the Type 3's hunger for accolades, the ISFJ Type 3 may find themselves at a moral impasse. The internal struggle is palpable. How can they reconcile their intrinsic need to help and support with the extrinsic pressure to succeed and be recognized for it? This tension is further exacerbated by societal expectations and the often unspoken rules of social engagement that dictate success as a measure of worth. The ISFJ Type 3 is thus left navigating a labyrinth of conflicting identities. They may don a mask of confidence and ambition in public, while privately grappling with self-doubt and the fear of being seen as a fraud. Moreover, the ISFJ Type 3's propensity for perfectionism can lead to burnout and stress, as they push themselves to meet not only their own high standards but also those they believe are expected by others. They might struggle with setting boundaries, saying no, or stepping back when needed, for fear of disappointing others or appearing less dedicated. The challenge for the ISFJ Enneagram Type 3 is to find a balance between their genuine altruistic tendencies and their desire for success. It's about learning to value their own worth without external validation, to embrace their achievements without losing sight of their compassionate nature, and to navigate the fine line between humility and pride. The journey of an ISFJ Enneagram Type 3 is one of constant self-discovery and personal growth. As we explore their development, we see a pattern of individuals who are remarkably adept at adapting to their environments. They possess a chameleon-like ability to blend into various social settings, reflecting the expectations and norms of those around them. This skill, while beneficial in achieving their goals, can also lead to a loss of personal identity. ISFJ Type 3s are often the backbone of their communities and workplaces. They bring a level of organization and care that is unparalleled, ensuring that every detail is accounted for and every person feels supported. Their contributions, frequently done without fanfare, are essential to the success of collective endeavors. Yet the recognition they crave may not always come, as their efforts are sometimes taken for granted or overshadowed by more outspoken individuals. As they develop, ISFJ Type 3s may find themselves wrestling with the dichotomy of their inner and outer worlds. They are naturally inclined to be humble and modest, but their Type 3 wing pushes them towards a more assertive and competitive demeanor. This internal tug-of-war can manifest in various ways, from overworking to prove their worth to downplaying their successes to avoid seeming boastful. The development phase for these individuals is also marked by a search for authenticity. They yearn to be valued for who they are, not just for what they achieve. This quest often leads them to situations where they must confront the dissonance between their self-perception and how others perceive them. It's a process that requires introspection and sometimes the courage to step out of the shadows and claim their place in the spotlight. For the ISFJ Type 3, the climax of their development comes when they learn to integrate their need for achievement with their genuine self. It's a moment of realization that their worth is not solely tied to their accomplishments or the accolades they receive. They begin to understand that their value lies in their integrity, their compassion, and their ability to make a meaningful impact on the lives of others. The climax for an ISFJ Enneagram Type 3 arrives at a defining crossroads in their life. It is a moment charged with introspection and self-realization, where the veil of achievements is lifted and the true self is laid bare. This key moment often comes unexpectedly, triggered by an event or circumstance that shakes the very foundation of their identity. Perhaps it's a career setback where, despite their hard work and dedication, recognition is denied, or a personal crisis that reveals the superficiality of external validation. It could even be a simple, quiet moment of clarity, when the applause fades and they are left alone with their thoughts, confronting the question, who am I beyond my successes? For the ISFJ Type 3, this moment is both terrifying and liberating. The fear of inadequacy and exposure as an imposter looms large. Yet there is also a profound opportunity for growth. It is here in the stillness of their self-doubt that they can hear the whisper of their authentic self, urging them to let go of the facade and embrace their true nature. The climax is not just about facing their fears. It's about the courage to redefine success on their own terms. It's about understanding that their worth is not measured by trophies or titles, but by the depth of their character and the sincerity of their actions. It's a pivotal turning point where the ISFJ Type 3 learns to harmonize their drive for achievement with their inherent desire to be of service to others. This key moment is transformative. It marks the beginning of a new chapter where the ISFJ Type 3 steps into a role that honors both their ambition and their compassion. They start to lead with vulnerability, showing the world that strength is not just about winning, but about being true to oneself and one's values. In conclusion, the ISFJ Enneagram Type 3 is a testament to the complexity of human nature. They embody the struggle between the need for external validation and the desire to remain true to oneself. Their journey is not just about success. It's about finding a harmonious balance that honors both their achievements and their innate desire to contribute to the greater good. If you resonate with the ISFJ Type 3 personality, or know someone who does, join us in celebrating the depth and diversity of this unique type. Share your stories, embrace your challenges, and continue to strive for a life that reflects both your ambitions and your values.